Welcome to Au Pair Insider. Today I've got Lulu with me. Lulu, tell us where you're from.
Hi everyone, my name is Lulu. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Mexico. Right now I'm living in Denver, Colorado, and I take care of twins, boy and girl, of 22 months old. I started taking care of them when they were like 2.5 months old, so I've watched them grow. And now I'm over a year and a half of my program. So, yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. I bet that journey, watching them grow, was just incredible. So that they've been with you from the start. So that's just truly amazing.
Yeah, they're my babies. So I love them.
So how did you adjust when you became an au pair?
So to be honest, getting here, my host family helped me a lot. Like they were from day one, they were very supportive. They were very comforting. You get here and that's the only thing you have at the moment, your host family. They're like everything for you. Like they're your life here. So I think that definitely helped me adjust because they were very like encouraging. Like, hey, take the car, like drive, like get comfortable, or like they helped me to do the social security number. They were very or tell us if you're homesick, what do you need? Like they were very comforting and understanding of me getting here and starting a new life here. So that helped me a lot. Also, it helped me to take one day at a time, like don't put all of that pressure on myself because you go through a learning curve. Like you make a lot of questions, you make mistakes. So I think that helped me a lot to have a lot of patience to myself, to the babies, to my host family, and also try to be very resilient. Like things are not gonna come the first time. Like they're not gonna be 100% well. You have to learn.
100%.
Yeah. So I think that helped me, and also try to, start getting to know your area, attend your cluster meeting where there are other girls that are going through the same, So I think that helped me to adjust, and definitely my host family and just me trying to take one day at a time, I think.
So before you came to America, what was your childcare experience like beforehand? Was it going to nursery? So how did you adjust with the host children?
So I had experience with babies. I had taken care of babies in my hometown, and also I basically raised my nephew day zero. So I love babies. That's something that I know. But I am going to say it was hard. I had never taken care of twins, so so I do there were days where I was about to cry because they were both crying, and my host parents would be hey, it's okay, don't worry. They weren't they're crying. No, they were very understanding, and we kind of learned together, to be honest.
Because they're new mums and dads as well, aren't they? So
yeah,
it's new for them as new it is to you.
Yeah, and they would tell me sometimes Lulu, you probably have more experience than we do with kids and babies. So if you know something or if you have ideas or recommendations, let us know, and they always made me part of the baby's growth and development and stuff. And I think that made it easier for me because I didn't have the pressure of doing everything perfect. So yeah.
That's amazing. So leading on from that question, how was it when you made friends and you were building connections in America?
So I'm coming from my hometown. I'm a very outgoing person and everything. And still, it was scary, challenging to make friends, But at the same time, as an au pair, you have a lot of resources to make friends. The cluster meetings are a very good way to make friends. Going to the cluster meetings, one of my best friends right now, I met her on my second month here in a cluster meeting.
Oh, so, amazing. Where are you from?
She's from Argentina.
Oh wow. So yes, different then. So at least you're
Yeah,
gonna have make global friendships and hopefully keep
exactly.
it like connected once you finished as well.
Yeah, and like so it's really nice. And now I've met like some Brazilian girls in a cluster meeting and stuff. So like you never finish to make friends. I think it's like along the way, you have to be open and look for those friendships, you know. It can be
Definitely.
scary, yes, but because of the language barrier or like you get shy. Like I'm a very outgoing person. And like when you have to make friends here, I go like, you know.
It's stepping out of your comfort zone 100%, I think.
Exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
But I think you definitely can do it, and we have a lot of resources. Like, also, for example, for me, going out in my neighborhood with the babies, if I
Mhm.
saw like another person with the babies or kids, like I would talk to them, and now they're very good friends of mine, like some
Oh
of my
wow,
neighbors,
amazing.
and they have like made this experience so much better because I have them in my routine, like you know, like
Mhm.
oh, let's do a play date, and you have other adults to like talk and they understand and stuff. So I think that also worked for me to go out in my community and just meet people and stuff.
What is it like living with another family?
Ooh, like, that's a very good question. I think it's a very important part of the program, like a very crucial part. You know, I think choosing well your host family is gonna help you a lot. I think for me, it was very important to feel that I can talk to them. When we were interviewing, like one of the reasons that I chose them was because I felt comfortable. We were talking and I felt like I could like be open to them and they could be open to me, and we also like had things in common and we could get along, you know? So I think that has helped me a lot because it's challenging by itself to come and live in someone else's house, you know? But I think if you choose well and you really feel like you can get along with the host family, you're gonna have like a good experience. I think it's also important to communicate with them. I feel like communication is key, you know,
Mhm.
because as culture and adults, and we do things different, like in different ways. And you get to a house and they already do their trash this way or they do their laundry this way, or you know, and it's important that you ask questions, that you're open, you know, and also like respect the rules, respect the opinions or the ways that they do stuff, you know.
Definitely, you're both going to have your own different like lifestyles, your own different boundaries. So I guess it takes a bit of time. Like it's a bit of like half and half, really. So obviously you've got to be living with another family, but this family's also got to be taking you in too. So it's like a new learning curve for the both of you. So it's never really like a situation where you're on your own. Like you've always got another person who's in the same situation as you.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I think it's very important to have respect and communication. And when you are in your way to matching with a family, have that in mind, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna leave with this family. Can I talk to them? Do I feel comfortable just like, you know, being myself or whatever, you know? Because now, like, yes, there have been times when you have to talk things or concerns or whatever, but I also have a good time with them. Like we watch The Bachelor together or something like that, you know, like or I we go on walks together or stuff like that, you know. So I think it is scary, it is challenging, but if you choose your host family right and you are open, like with open communication and
Yeah,
respect, patience, like you should be fine. It's a good
it's your
experience.
second family. Yeah. It's your second family. You've got to be living with them every day, so you've got to make sure
Exactly.
you build those connections and
Yeah.
actually want to try. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you balance your personal life and your responsibilities with the host family's children?
Well, I think something I like to think is that there's time for everything, you know? So
Mhm.
something that has helped me, or that I always try doing is when I'm with the kids, I'm with the kids and I try to focus on them and plan activities for them and just, you know, and when I'm on my free time, I also try to like decompress and relax, do something that yeah, exactly. Like do stuff that I like. Also, like I've noticed that I do like laying down, watching movies and stuff, but it's also, yeah, I know, I know, like definitely just like chilling. But I also have found that as an author, it's important to, try to do something, as you said, like out of your comfort zone, like just get some fresh air or do a new stuff, like a new activity or something like that. So I think it has helped me to think that there's time for everything. And when I'm with the kids, I'm with the kids. And I mean, I also spend time with my host family outside work, but I give time to myself, when I'm not working. Because working with kids, it's, you get tired. Like it's a lot. You have to keep the humans alive. So like, it's important that you give time to yourself and,
I have a 3-year-old sister and she is hectic. I look after her for one weekend only. And then at the end of the weekend, I'm like to my mum, here you go.
There you go. This was fun.
Yeah. It's hard work, honestly. I can feel that, and definitely you need some time to relax, do your own thing, get out of the frame, like the mind zone of having children and doing actual adult activities, being with your friends. Have you done much traveling around the States, or you planning to do that in your...
Mostly with my host family. You'll be surprised.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, we've been, their wedding was in Italy. We went to Italy. Then here in the US, we have been back and forth, like between Arizona and Florida and Denver. And this year we went to Lake Tahoe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Like it's amazing. I don't think I've heard of it before coming here, to be honest. And I had no idea. We got there and I was like, oh my God. And I went to Disney on my own. So I've done traveling. But I've met girls that do more, like a lot of traveling. So it's possible. Like that's also something I think it's important. If you want to travel, make plans. Like it helps you to look forward to it. When I planned my Disney trip, I was like, oh my God, like every weekend or on my free time, like, oh, where I'm gonna do, like, what are the, it helps you also to get out of your routine and you look forward to this and get excited and everything.
Amazing. So, Lulu, thank you so much for coming on the Au Pair Insider. I've just got one final thing I'd like to ask you. What is your favourite memory of being an au pair so far?
Oh my God, that's such a hard question. You don't have just one memory. I think, on the kids' part, it has been amazing to watch them grow. Like, really, like, truthfully, it has been amazing to see them go from babies that they were just, like smiling at you to like now they're like toddlers and they drive me crazy. But they're running and they look at you and now they say your name and everything. So it has been amazing to watch them grow. And I know that I'm gonna even when I go back home, like they're gonna be part of my life, and then I'm gonna continue to watch them, and see them grow and develop. And also, I think another thing that I take from my program is how much I've grown. And I've become very independent, and I've done traveling by myself. When we came back from Italy, I was on a different flight. So I flew from another continent to the US, like by myself, so with different like layovers and stuff. So I think that's something I'm very proud of and happy that I've gone out of my comfort zone and done stuff that I thought I would never do. So, yeah.
But yes, thank you so much. And we shall see you again soon.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.